This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Republicans, even before they took the House, announced that they were going to be pursuing a series of nonsense, quote-unquote, investigations looking into the Biden crime family. There's all kinds of little sayings that pop up on the internet and in the comments about these investigations. And I predicted long ago, and I still predict, that there will be nothing come from these things. They are but distractions. It'll be a lot like Benghazi. No truth was gotten to, but there was a whole lot of outrage that was had. The same thing is happening right now. And James Comer, a Republican from Kentucky, I don't mean to do the accent with derision. It's funny to me. He was on Fox News. And even, look, you're going to watch a politician disintegrate in real time here, because even the Fox News host is pushing back against the lies. Like, wait, this is a big accusation you're making. You're saying that Biden and his attorneys are participating in witness tampering, witness intimidation? And he goes, well, it depends on what your definition of witness intimidation is, blah, 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 blah. No evidence. Every time this dingbat gets on TV, he makes bold proclamations and claims about the crimes and the evidence that he has, but no evidence ever materializes. Nothing ever actually gets said about the things they're asserting that Joe Biden has done. Watch this clip and we'll, one, make fun of him, but also talk about it on the other side.
Are you standing by witness intimidation? The witnesses and the whistleblowers are being intimidated by the president's son's lawyers. You stand by that and you say you have evidence of that?
It depends on your definition of intimidation. If you get a call from the lawyers and they remind you of your potential liability in some of these business schemes, then yes, I would consider that witness intimidation.
So why for so many who have seen this for years, these investigations playing out, why wouldn't you show the goods from that? Why wouldn't you get protection for those witnesses, get protection from those whistleblowers? Can Congress do that so that you can come forward with this evidence?
No, but we're going to ask for immunity for some moving forward. I think that's going to be the next step.
That's a big deal
that we take. That is a big deal. And hopefully the Department of Justice and Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, will grant immunity to these people. This is a major investigation. We plan on within the next 7 to 10 days having a public press conference to give the press and the American people the facts, what we have uncovered thus far.
So just like Donald Trump's health care plan that was imminent in the next 2 weeks, so is the fact. So are the reams of evidence that James Comer has against Biden. Except it never materializes. 7 to 10 days, we're going to have a press conference. 7 to 10 days, we're going to show you the evidence. Listen, James Comer, if you have rock solid evidence of crimes being committed by Joe Biden, show us. Show us the evidence, and then we can proceed to prosecute Joe Biden. But if you don't have the evidence, shut your mouth. It is but jingling keys before a baby. Oh, look at the shiny thing. There is nothing here. If they had, trust me, and think about this logically. If they had evidence of witness tampering, witness intimidation, trafficking, all of these insane theories that they say they know of, if they had evidence, they wouldn't be waiting 10 days. It would be on Fox News and Newsmax and OAN and every conservative outlet with the rock solid evidence in plain sight. But the fact that they're sitting on it for 10 days means there's nothing. They don't have anything. It's to string along the base for 7 to 10 days at a time, waiting for, the big drop. You see, they've trained their lemming of an audience, their group of lemmings, that is the audience, that is the fan base, that is the political supporters, to always be waiting for it. Mike Lindell, Donald Trump's going to be back in the White House post-election and post-insurrection in March. And then it was May. And then it was August. And then it was November. And then, oh, well, who knows, but I've got this case that's going to be seen before the Supreme Court. And that never happened. And then it was this. It's always a promise of nothing that ever gets fulfilled. But the Republican Party and the unwashed, low-information devotees of the Republican Party, they want it so badly that they will suspend reality to believe it. That's where we are in America with one of the two major parties in 2023. Lies, misdirection, conspiracy theory, but never anything solid, never evidence, never facts. Every accusation is an admission of guilt because we learned from the House Select Committee that there was witness tampering and witness intimidation. There were text messages shown. There was hard evidence shown about the matter. But they're going to accuse Joe Biden of tampering with witnesses. And look, I'm open to it. If Joe Biden committed a crime, he should be prosecuted. But until you show up with something, James Comer, I don't believe you. One, because of your track record of being a bootlicking charlatan idiot, and also your party's reputation of not being tethered to the truth, not being attached to reality, not dealing with our reality on reality's terms. Anyway, I'd love to, if you live in Kentucky, I'd really love to know. If you live in this goober's district, I'd really love to know what you think. This is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, a very powerful committee. Obviously, he sits alongside Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Paul Gosar, so it's not really a serious committee, but it has in times past been important. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Follow me on social media. I'm everywhere at Dollemore. That's where you can find me. It is often a terrible, terrible time, but sometimes bright moments of sunshine and fun shine their way through, and you can be a part of that with me. I'm at Dollemore. If you appreciate what I do, if I bring you value on a day-to-day basis, please consider supporting my work. You can click the join button below. You can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. But listen, if there's someone else on this platform or someone else in the independent media sphere that does more for you than me, go support them. Right now, with an election on the horizon, more attacks on our democracy, more attacks on truth and reality. Independent media is more important now than it ever has been, and those people could use your help. But if it is me, and I do provide you value, then hooray for me, that's great. I would appreciate your support very much. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you very, very much, and I will see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.